Hello and welcome to the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena on the Six Nations of the Grand River Reservation for the 2022 Arena Lacrosse League Championship Final between the Whitby Steelhawks and the Six Nations Snipers. Lance Wynn working alongside my partner with over 50 years of lacrosse experience, Mr. Blair Campbell. Glad you joined us as we get to the starting goalies for the visitors from Whitby. It'll be Lane Harushka with a 1-2 record, 15.37 goals against average, and a save percentage of .725. On the other side, it'll be Dusty Hill, 5-0 record, a league best 8.80 goals against, and a save percentage of .801. Head coaches for the Steelhawks in his fourth season as head coach, Gavin Prout. His assistant is Brad Reed. And on the flip side, in his third season at the helm for the Orange, it'll be Darcy Powless. He's joined by assistants Vince Longboat and Nick Skye. Officials for today's championship game. Joel Furman is the crew chief. He's joined by Roger, gold medal dad nurse, and Mark Smith. And as we get set to go here, this place is jumping already. And Blair, two great semifinals. You got to figure that the Snipers are looking good coming off that overtime win.
Well, I think the Snipers yesterday got their legs and got their hands back. I mean, I got to say, they were probably feeling kind of lucky to get out of that game the way it came out. But as I talked to both coaches earlier, there's no keys to this game. It's like do or die, leave it all on the floor. Period. End of discussion.
Keep your eye out, number 97 for the Snipers. Travis Longboat wasn't in the lineup right off the bat. Rowan Kelly, he's got a chance here in transition. Kelly, big save there made by Dusty Hill. Ball loose on the carpet. Sweet scoop by Romanchuk, but a better stick check from Mike McLaughlin. And Longboat's going to try. Travis will scoop that up, and they'll move it up. So an impressive performance yesterday by the Snipers. Big goal from Scott Delzato, his first shot of the game. Harushka handled that one. And that final went to overtime, and a big Delzato goal propelled these Snipers into today's final. Whitby, big win yesterday over Oshawa in a tightly contested game. These two teams have met twice this season. Both times the Snipers have come away with the win, 2-0. Off the bat, that shot there picked up, and the Snipers now will go to work on offense.
And you know what you can do with that record, 2-0 right now in this final game? You can throw it out the window because it means 3/5 a diddly squat.
It sure does, and less than that as the Snipers now. Delzato wheeling around, had Ty Argent heading to the net. He picks up the carom. Argent, good job on putting on the brakes. There's a hard shot and open up the scoring. Number 19, Tyler Downtown Brown.
This is exactly what I expect the Snipers to come out and be doing, firing from everywhere. And Harushka's got to have one of the best games of his life to keep this close and keep his team in it, because I'm telling you, like, the Snipers are, as I said to you before, are going to throw everything but the kitchen sink at this goaltender.
Tyler Brown's first of this game, third of the playoffs. He chipped in with 2 yesterday, and the Steelhawks now going to go to work on offense. Romanchuk will swing it back over, get it to Dan Mickle, who's swinging around to Diachenko. Nothing doing on the block shot there. As the Snipers play some good defense now, and that ball gets tipped up, and good hands in the stands to haul that down. And it'll be Orange possession here as they'll work it in the offensive end. Wes Whitlow will swing it around, and through the crease the call. Possession change. It'll go back up to the Steelhawks. One quick pass up ahead, and it's Shot that will retreat. Cole Hanrahan out there now as they work the left side. Trent Boyd also had an outstanding game yesterday with 3 goals. And Boyd trying the crease dive from behind, but Dusty Hill having none of it.
A little early to start trying the little trick things like that right away. Get some penetration, get yourself into the shooting areas, the prime shooting areas, and then try the other stuff.
Ty Argent working on that side with Johnny Powless. Powless with a quick swing across. Travis Longboat, big save by Harushka. as he extended the legs and closed the door, and now it's Boissonneau. Out to Cody Hamley. Hamley now looking to attack. Stefan Diachenko does a good job. Get it to Tristan Hanna. They swing it back. Diachenko goes for the underneath move. Good kick on the cutter. A quick shot over the net. And in transition now, it's Ty Khan. Conman will put on the brakes there. He'll wait for the rest of the Orange offense. And they'll start at half boards left side. Looking for the late cutter. Whitlow ducks through two, but runs into a wall trying to swim his way out. Rowan Kelly closed that door. And in transition now, a chance here, but no numbers. And Scott Edwards will think better of it. And he'll get it off, and they'll work it here on the right side. Trent Boyd, one-on-one. Looking for a screen. Was looking for Hanrahan. Couldn't connect there. Good battle in that corner. As Vern Hill in there as well. A lot of pushing and shoving. Jumping in that mix now is Tyler Goodchild, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Possession's going to go up the other way with just under 11 minutes to go here, opening quarter.
Smartest thing that Whitby can do right now in this game is run, and do it early, because the Snipers are coming off of a tough game in the late game.
Ty Argent looking for some room. Lets that overhand go right in the breadbasket of Lane Harushka. And he'll get it now and send away Matt Boissonneau. Boissonneau will wait for a full change, remain out there on offense. Had a notion, kicked it back out. Bit of a suicide pass, though, to Hanna. Ill-advised, and possession now to the Orange, and they'll move it up. Justin Martin. He'll swing it around to the top. Whitlow will kick it to the right side. Longboat swinging it around. Masters of the skip pass are the Orange. Chayton King, quick shot, steered aside by Harushka. Orange pick up that loose ball. They'll have a fresh clock to work with. Big shot from Travis Longboat. Another good save from Harushka, and may have gotten away with a high stick there as Nick Webb will get it over the timeline. Romicic doing a good job, and Romicic doing a lot of the little things, Blair, that helped his team win yesterday, doing the same thing here today. Delayed penalty coming out of the Snipers. Looks like it's going to be Ty Khan, the guilty party. Trent Boyd on the scoreboard. We're tied at 1.
I think we saw that a few times yesterday as well, and from the same guy. I was either 14 or 4 was throwing them in from that spot yesterday, and they need that to get started and get started early, and that's a quick break for them to get in there, get themselves back in the game in a 1-1 game. And I honestly feel the longer Whitby can keep this close, the more it aids them. They can't let the Snipers get going, get on a roll.
I'd agree with you there. A big one from Trent Boyd. That's his 4th in 2 games. Had 3 yesterday in the semifinal, and Vern Hill now will move it up with the Snipers. They jump out into the rush on offense. Delzato makes a good move to reverse. Scott Delzato picking up where he left off yesterday. 2-1 Snipers.
Great dump down, bringing the ball in. And Delzato did a great thing. He faked the pass across, went low, went a 1 quick step past his man, and then into the net. And
well, that reverse pivot was deadly. He stopped on a dime and went the other way, and that left the defender standing. And a good bounce shot finish. Can't beat a good old-fashioned bounce shot as off the face-off. Getting roughed up over there was Bodie Shields. He coughed it up, and now Braden Curran. He'll get it back. They'll zip it back up over the timeline. Dan Mickle will swing it around. Diachenko will find Hanna. Hanna has an opening. Had Mickle wide open way too late, as Mickle wouldn't have had a chance in that dotted half circle, and ball loose. Vern Hill battling for it. A lot of clutching and grabbing. And possession to the Steelhawks. Good child, swing it over. Diachenko, big shot. Dustin Hill made that one look easy. And a quick outlet pass will send away the orange. Dalen Hill, he will flip and retreat. Here comes the offense. Jeremy Bombury working on the half boards. Swing it over, Whitlow. Kick it to the right side. Looking for a cutter, Johnny Palace, big save. Rebound loose, scooped up right in front. Harushka could not stop it. And it looks like that. Not quite sure who's going to get credit for that one. If it's going to be Jeremy Bombury, that's who was certainly in that neighborhood, as was Johnny Palace. We're going to go with Bombury on that goal, and that's his first of the game. And when you get some contribution, Blair, from a guy like Jeremy Bombury, you got to be pleased.
And 100%, but that's just a real tough break for Whitby because, I mean, they had the ball, and it's one of those things where you pick it up and you turn the wrong way, and the next thing you know, you're turning it over because your stick got hit, and it just rolled right to a guy literally standing 9 feet in front of the net.
Snipers back on the attack. 7.5 minutes to go here. First quarter, Arena Lacrosse League Championship final. That ball's going to be loose. Tipping it was Tyler Brown, but Boissonneau will get it to shot, and they'll hold up. Wait a minute. Hanrahan trying to turn the corner. Has a defender on him. He'll peel back. They'll swing it over to the left side. Another kick. Diachenko waiting for a screen. Doesn't get one. Didn't wait long enough. Kicked it back to Hanrahan. Couldn't connect. Picked that up. Wrong stick side, but right on target with the shot was Owen Boyle. And wickets closed by Dusty Hill. Snipers bring it back the other way. Travis Longboat trying to get around Curran. Johnny Palace with a quick shot, and that's going to take us to our first officials timeout. Alterna Savings and y'all are excited to promote the second annual National Lacrosse League Alterna Cup competition this season. Canadian teams are competing in head-to-head matchups to capture the cup and be crowned the top Canadian team in the NLL. Check out NLL.com and Alterna.ca for the up-to-date standings and schedule. Circle K and the Froster Active Kids program are proud sponsors of the Arena Lacrosse League and Junior All program. You can purchase a Froster at your nearest Circle K store. Thank you, Froster Active Kids. And, of course, we'd like to continue thanking our sponsors, Belco Construction, KT Gas and Tobacco, Classics to Customs Auto Body, Hills Tire, Searle Chevrolet, MTS Native Service, Caledonia Auto Supply, Guaranteed Glass and Tint, ILA Sports, and Hills Custom Coffins. No offense, but we don't need to see you anytime soon. Blair, not a bad start to this championship final.
No, actually, it's I can't say it's not going the way that I expected, but I really think Whitby, if they want to keep themselves in this, they're bringing the ball up the floor and then giving the Snipers that opportunity to make their change, get their defense out. I think they've got to press with some of the guys from defense and use them and stopping at center floor and letting their forwards get, or their offensive guys get on the floor. They've got to take the pressure to them.
Well, we'll see if head coach Gavin Prout and assistant Brad Reed will heed that as the Steelhawks go to work on offense. Under 6.5 to go here. Gavin Sky. Some tight defense there, but on the roll. Tucked in, and what a save by Dustin Martin on Dan Mickle. Boyd takes a shot. What a heads-up play, but player in the crease. So give Boyd credit. He saw the opening, but with a man in the crease, that's a no-go. Snipers will work it now to Delzato. He'll start things at the top, man-to-man defense for the Steelhawks as they extend out tight, looking for an opening. Good overhand, but Harushka has that locked up, made sure Ty Argent couldn't get a touch, and now it's Romicic.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Why not continue the pressure? Keep going.
Well, I don't know.
They were even numbers, 2-on-2.
Did you? I thought it was good transition D by the Orange, personally, as Boyd peels out, kicks it out. That shot blocked there by Steve Wisnick, and the Wiz doing a little more than just winning faceoffs as he played some solid defense there, and now it's Vern Hill. He'll flip and retreat. Good hesitation move. Jeremy Bombury feeling good here after his goal. He'll kick it back out. Johnny Palos swinging around. Dangerous on the right, dangerous on the left. Travis Longboat. And tried to throw that 5-hole, did Bombury, but nothing doing with Harushka. High stepping it over the timeline are the Steelhawks. Ryan McCrory doing a good job. He'll swing it down to the corner, one-on-one. Good matchup there. That pass looking down on the crease, but awfully tough to connect that in tight there to Mickle. Good job by the Snipers to pin that ball and get possession now, and it's Kahn. He'll get it over the timeline, and Argent will swing it around, and they'll keep it in Delzado's hands. Excellent crowd on hand here. Happy Easter to everyone as we'll crown a champion on Easter Sunday. Argent trying to duck in. Hamley doing a good job. Argent puts on the brakes, send it to Whitlow. Whitlow tried to one-hander. Argent will pick it up. Got to hurry on the shot clock. That's on the money and goes right back to Argent. Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better bounce than that.
Maybe he aimed at the shin guard to get it come back straight to him.
If he did, he's pretty outstanding.
You could have done that.
Oh, please. I think you might have in your mind. Definitely. Big shot by Longboat. Stop. Rebound, Argent. Harushka has done a good job. An excellent game in the semifinal. Seems to be picking up where he left off. A good first quarter here in the championship.
And as I've said, he's got to. He's their backbone right now on that D.
Boyd pulled the trigger on that bullet. Not able to hit the net. Battling there. And Boissonneau getting physical, but great hustle there by McGregor Allen as he battles for that ball. Him and Boissonneau, nothing let up, and a good job as Wisnick comes away with it, and trotting it down now is Justin Martin. He's met with a rough little manhandling from Romicic, and now they'll work it on that right side. Chayton King getting harassed by Kelly, and that skip pass almost didn't make it, but Longboat bailed him out, and he's going to take that sidearm. Of course, Travis Longboat played for Georgia last night, couldn't make it to the semifinal game. And I say played for Georgia, and I use that term very loosely, as Hannah. Good save by Dustin Martin there, and here comes Vern Hill. Tricky off the boards. He'll hole up. Wait a minute. We're at the 2:20 mark here, first quarter. 3-1 the score. Give and go. Argent off the post. Rebound. Pocket it. Snipers. 4-1 lead.
This is one of the things that Six Nations is so good at. They always seem to have somebody following the shooter because I won't say 9 times out of 10, but expecting the rebound, and that's exactly what happened. And somebody from Whitby has to talk defensively and say, you've got to pick up that second guy. You can't leave him.
Well, Blair, we talked about in yesterday's semifinals. You leave something around that crease area for this Orange team, and they're too quick. They scoop that up, and it's in the back of the net before you blink an eye. Argent with a quick outlet pass. Has 2 defenders on him. He's going to have to peel to get out of some trouble. Gets it to Chayton King, and they'll swing it around, slow it down on that right side. Longboat. Good spin. Kicks it back out. And that shot off the post. So a good shot by Jeremy Bombury. They'll get a fresh clock now, and with just over a minute and a half to go, Snipers here appear to be in control here in this game. Longboat sizing it up. Goes to the bounce shot. Travis Longboat. Boy, they're glad to see you here today.
The only defense for that shot is you have to close the distance and not let the guy get his stick extended forward. Take the shot away in the aspect. If you make contact with that stick or close the distance and the stick hits your body before it's come past its center point, it's either going to go into the screen or into the corner. And that's what they've got to do. They've got to shut that distance down.
I think you're right. I think you almost got to overplay on this guy's stick side there to slow that up. Vern Hill, kick it out. Another good bounce shot from Longboat. That goes off the rafters and will go the other way. And possession now to the Steelhawks, who I think right now need the next goal.
Oh, 100%. They not only need the next goal, they need the next couple, but they have to get some offensive possessions and movement.
Adam Peroni in the lineup here for the Steelhawks in this final game, as he was not available yesterday. Boyd took that pass on the crease. Good defense there by Shields. It's flipped up, goes off the defender. Peroni trying to work it, but Vern Hill almost out-snuck him as Swiper no swiping. Doing his thing as Gavin Skye and Adam Peroni mixing it up, takes a funny hop. And here come the Steelhawks. Cody Hamley has it popped out of his stick by Delzato. Delzato playing some good D now, and it's Ursu. He'll swing it around to Diachenko. Stefan Diachenko kicks that back up. Peroni now. Goodchild. And his shot stopped by Dustin Hill. You're going to have to get in a lot closer with 10 seconds on the game clock left in this quarter. Martin, last shot, cutting Argent. Rowan Kelly, gotta hurry, 2. He's gonna roll out and leave it at that, as 15 minutes in the books here in this all-championship final. 5-1, Snipers. All set now for second quarter action. The first quarter clearly belonged to the top seed, Six Nations Snipers. Leading this one 5-1. They've had 5 different goal scorers so far. And definitely sharing the wealth. Off the draw, Orange will get possession, and it's the Wiz one more time. He's dominated that circle so far here in this game. Going strong and running into a roadblock was McGregor Allen, though. He's going to try to keep on working. The thing is, Matty Boissonneau, he'll never stop working, and Romacic now will have to hurry to get it over the timeline. He just shoots a good save there by Argent, and Mark Farthing on him, gets it over to Vern Hill. Vern will slide it. Johnny Pallas will settle things down. Kick it back out. Big underhand shot, save, rebound, picked up again. Backhand slides in. So how you like me now, Scotty Delzato back at it again with his second of the game, and it's a beauty.
Once again, rebound control. Nobody from Whitby is picking up that guy in the slot near the crease. Take his stick. Stop him from getting the ball.
Well, I'm not sure when it might be a good time for Gavin Prout and company to maybe call a timeout and slow this roll down, as they definitely need a spark here to get them back in it. And this guy in Tristan Hanna's got to be one of the guys to do it. Him, Owen Boyle. Those are the guys got to step up, get something done here. Swing pass. Hanna, good duck in. Beauty save by Dusty Hill. It's picked up now, and the Wiz will move it up. Longboat, Travis. Good save by Harushka. Good job to go airborne to get that, but almost again stolen by Vern Hill. Instead, it's Edwards now, lugging it over the timeline. 3-on-3, waits for the back door. Wrong stick side, Mickle bullet wide of the mark. I don't think that touched anything. That's going to be possession the other way, and it's the con man.
You don't stop in that situation. You take it, force the guy in the crease to come to you, and dump it to the guy on his proper side. Got to.
Whitlow faked the flip. Good hesitation. Kicked it back over. Johnny Palace. Good save, Harushka. Ball loose in the corner. Kelly battling in there. Romacic will scoop it up with the one hand. He's on the run. Transition backdoor. Not able to catch that cleanly was Trent Boyd, and they'll have to slow it up with Braden Curran. Tyler Goodchild, another one of those offensive weapons. Going to need something from him. Cody McMahon. There you go. Trent Boyd, where have you been? 6-2 game.
Cody McMahon is a guy that they've got to get in the game. When they won the game yesterday, he started. He banged 2 quick goals in a row yesterday, got them back in it. He's the guy that they got to get going because that then relieves the pressure on Boyd and Hannah on the other side.
Well, Boyd with his second of the game had 3 yesterday, so he's got 5 in the playoffs. And little momentum here as off the draw for a change. Possession to Adam Perrone and the Steelhawks. Looking to pull a little closer here. Trailing by 4. An opening here. Hannah, another good move. Hannah tried to slide that by Dusty Hill, but closed the wickets. Sat on that, and here come the Orange. Just over 12 minutes to go here, second quarter. Arena Lacrosse League Championship Final. Top 2 seeds, 1 and 2, meeting here for this championship. Looking for Vern Hill. Great job to play that carom. Quick shot by Jeremy Bombury, but Harushka was positioned perfectly, and now Edwards. This is where you'd like to see him attack. Edwards! Going to the bounce. 6-4.
Exactly what I said. They had 2 quick guys get to that bench, allowed them to get 2 guys out. 2 guys came from the defense, kept going, and that's exactly what Edwards did. He didn't stop at center floor, took the ball to the defense, and let a great bounce shot go low.
Apologize, my counter off. 6-3 the score. Edwards with his first, and yesterday Whitby got a big goal from Mark Farthing, another transition player, and that was big. And you see now stepping up and doing a good job was Scott Edwards. That's the second time that he lugged it over the timeline, and this time he attacked. Again, Steelhawks looking close, but hands there, picked up. Good job from Roddy Squire, and Argent now, and the offense will go to work. Back-to-back goals by the Steelhawks have put him back in it until Delzato said no. That's the answer right there, 7-3.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think you could probably take the final goal from the game yesterday in overtime, and you just saw it again. Like 30 feet out, pick the top corner, put it in a little 3-inch square, and there's not a lot you can do to defend that. The only way to defend that is, as I've said, close the distance. Don't let it get his arms extended and shoot.
Well, the guy's got a bullet. And off the draw, going hard is Dalen Hill. Boissonneau tried to take it off him. Gets knocked loose. Good help by the Steelhawks now, and moving it up is Owen Boyle. Boyle, good transition defense from the Snipers as they are back in defensive position and plenty of time here. Goodchild now will send it over, looking in the middle. Diachenko, no room. Boyle's going to slide over, 10 on the clock, delayed penalty coming. Boyle tiptoeing around, trying to go with the one hand, but it looks like it's going to be.
I think they got 2 penalties. I'm not sure. He had 1 for holding the stick call. Nope, that's the only call. Holding the stick.
Just the one holding the stick is the call to Ty Khan. First power play opportunity of the game for either team goes to the Steelhawks. And they'll work it around there with Hanrahan at the top. Boyd in that left shooter spot. Goodchild looking down low. has Mickle. They'll kick it around. Good interchange. Dump down, quick shot, wide of the mark. So well executed, just no finish on that pass play. Minute 40 to go in the penalty. McLaughlin, he'll bounce it. Chayton King now will look to work some clock here. Minute and a half left in the penalty. Coming into this game, Whitby 48% efficiency on the power play. Six Nations with a 58% penalty kill rate. And Edwards now. Edwards puts on the brakes. And with a 3-on-3, Blair, maybe Edwards should have kept going with that one too.
That's a situation that's hard to say because you got the man advantage. You want to get your power play out there.
Cody McMahon sizing it up from the top, looking for an opening, changes his angle, steered aside by Hill. Fresh clock, 50 seconds left in the penalty. Good child, snaps one down to Hannah. Hannah sizing up, good pass to Mickle, not able to connect. Mickle will get it. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Good child. Hannah scoops it up. Hannah sniffed the crease dive. Good no look, but fooled good child, and he couldn't catch it cleanly. Mickle, 30 seconds left in the power play. They'll swing it around to the right. Hannah trying to split that D flip out. 1-2. Maybe overpassed on that play. Mickle with a big overhand off the post. That's up in the rafters. Possession will stay right here. 11 seconds left in the man advantage. 8:45 in the half. In close. Cody McMahon.
That series of ball possessions is the most I've seen Cody McMahon involved in all the games I've watched him play. Yesterday, today, previously. But when Cody McMahon decides to play in the game, he helps his team.
Cody McMahon stepping up. Had two big ones in yesterday's semifinal. His first here today. And off the draw, whiz again. Gets it and blowing a tire, though, was Dalen Hill. And the Steelhawks come away with it. Curran harassed by McLaughlin. Curran spins away, switches hands, tries to go over top off the crossbar. Picked up by the Steelhawks, Romanchich. And you can see a little more life here with the green as they're picking up some momentum. Skip pass. Hanrahan, he'll peel out. Need a little something from Hanrahan here. He was quiet in yesterday's semifinal. A Rookie of the Year candidate now overran that ball. Loose in the back. Dusty Hill taking a risk. Gavin Sky in there battling, has Argent with him, and they'll pin that. Shot clock violation. Possession to the Snipers.
That's one they needed right there with a wide open net.
Whitlow will loft one up, and they'll set it up. Travis Longboat. Whitlow trying to curl, dumps it off. Delzato tried to go 5-hole, closed up. Rebound again, scooped up by the Orange. Trailing, big shot there by Palace, stopped by Harushka. If it's laying on that carpet in that dotted half circle, the Orange are all over it. Longboat working one-on-one. Good defense there. He kicks it back out to Palace. Palace looking to the left side. Has Argent. Argent will kick it on the curl. Delzato wide open, had Palace held on to it too long. Now he had tried to kick it out. 5 on the shot clock. Excellent defensive hold for the Steelhawks. Rowan Kelly. He's going to leg it over the timeline. And they'll set it up with McMahon. 6:45 to go here in the half. Hannah. Mickle. A little too aggressive on that screen and roll. That'll take us to our officials' timeout. As we get set after our officials' timeout here, 6:36 remaining in the second quarter.
As we went off the air there just for the break, I was watching a Whitby bench, and Gavin Prout was giving it to the referees because he didn't like the call of the illegal block on the pick. But above anything else right now, Gavin's got to keep his cool behind that bench.
He does, and when you knock a guy down, that isn't a screen and roll, regardless, as Delzato goes for the loose ball. Going to have to hurry. Good strip there, but goes right to Palas, kicks it out. Argent's going to have to hurry. Argent bullet right on target. Stopped by Harushka. And he will send the outlet, and good heads-up play there by McCrory. He's now leading the rush, but great defense now by the Snipers. Quick shot, Dusty Hill. Closed up that 5-hole. He's going to air it out. One hopper. And not able to corral it was Justin Martin, but he managed to circle around and get on that loose ball. Right now, the battle of the loose balls going to the Orange, certainly in the offensive end. Late coming out, Longboat wrong side, but Harushka cut the angle down, nothing doing there. Romanchich, he'll move it up to Curran. Braden Curran. Kicks it over. Hanrahan now working on the half boards, right side. He'll kick it over to Goodchild. Hanna. Looking for a cutter, gets knocked down. Good hands to fish that out and flip it, but didn't go to anyone. Gavin Sky and Tyler Kahn. And that'll be a whistle blow down. Possession will go to the Orange.
And Snipers will take that to get the ball back over center and a new 30.
Travis Longboat. Had it stripped. And the flip up, Boysono blew a tire on the turn. Rowan Kelly's going to bail him out. Working on his wrong stick side. Kelly will think better of it. 4:40 to go here in the half. McMahon, wrong stick side. He's going to tee that one up. That'll go up and into the stands.
That was not a good shot from that far out with that much time still on the clock.
Be hard to argue that one for sure, as Vern Hill will park it. He'll retreat. And now Johnny Palas will start things half boards left side. Palas gets a screen from Argent. Let's go the overhand. That'll go off the Raptors. Possession will take it back the other way. McCrory will leg it up. One quick pass, opening here, and Boyd tried to snap that bounce shot, and Gavin Sky by Romacic. What a pocket pick there. And Romacic waiting at the back door. Hanrahan almost able to get that shot off. He'll peel around, get to where he should be. They'll work it left side. Hanrahan gonna get some room, just missed the net. Rebound picked up, delayed penalty coming. Shot clock winding down. Boyd turns the corner. Trent Boyd.
Well, as I said, they've got to get Boyd and Hanrahan involved on that right-hand shot. And what's helping is McMahon has now picked up a couple. But that series of plays, all of a sudden, Whitby started picking up loose balls and off rebounds and off the boards. And they've got to control those.
Third of the game for Trent Boyd. His sixth in 2 games. And off the draw, the Wiz gets bumped on the boards. It'll go deep into Whitby territory. Delzato going hard for it, and possession now will go to the Steelhawks. Curran takes a funny hop, better get it away from 66. As they'll work it now on the right side. Good fake. Boyd feeling it right now. 7-5 game. Trent Boyd, underhand, almost slipped through the wickets of Dusty Hill, but he had some help from one of his friends. Chayton King. Whitlow looking for something from Whitlow. Dump it off, Chayton King. He lets it go from well out. Rebound, Vern Hill left his feet a little too early, knocked away, no reset, down low, quick shot, Longboat on target, Peroni will pick it up. Harassed by Longboat, who strips him of it, possession to the Orange. So great back checking by Travis Longboat, picked the pocket of Peroni to give his team another possession with 2:25 to go.
I think you could call it tenacious back checking.
Okay.
How's that?
All right. Good to know you have a bit of a vocabulary anyway.
Not bad for an old guy.
At least one we can use on the air. Travis Longboat!
Whoa.
You can't give him that time there. He'll bury it every time.
I don't think there's one guy on this Snipers team that you can leave within 3 feet of that 9-foot crease, and it's not going to find the back of the net. And the only way it's not going to find the back of the net is if he shoots wide.
Like a bunch of Hoover vacuums out there,
Jesus.
looking for anything round, rolling on that carpet. And that's a big answer now, 8-5, with just over 2 minutes to go. Hannah, Boissonneau, Boyle, looking for something from Boyle. Boyle tried to tee that up. Instead it went off a defender now in Shields. Shields will duck by one, looking on the other side. Had a chance, did Roddy Squire. He'll kick it over, think better of it, and it's Whitlow. Whitlow ducking in, kicks it over right side. Looking for the give and go, gone and went. And back the other way come the Steelhawks. Hannah. He's got Delzato all over him. Gavin Sky coming to help as well. 1-2, Boyd! Just off the crossbar. And Boyd had Dusty Hill beat. 2-0 right here. Ty Khan gonna give it up. Delzato, boom! Tuck to Ty Khan. That's what a teammate does right there.
Delzato is a machine at picking the top corners. And from outside, 9 times out of 10, he's going to the far side. Inside, he's going short side. And I'm surprised. I mean, I've picked up on it. I'm surprised that it hasn't been picked up on by the other team.
Well, when you're in that tight, I'm not quite sure if you're worried about left side or right side. He lets it go so quick. Credit goes to Ty Khan to get it to the goal scorer and let him do what he does. 4th of the game for Delzato. Had 3 yesterday, including the overtime winner. So he's certainly putting himself in that MVP category. Roman Chuch, good fake. Tried to sneak that one through the 5-hole as we're into the final minute here of the first half of the Arena Lacrosse League Championship Final. Travis Longboat. A handful one-on-one. Trying to turn that corner. He'll kick it back out to Whitlow. 40 seconds left. Whitlow and Longboat working the 2-man game. 5 on the shot clock. Longboat gets by! Travis Longboat with 2 on him. Parks it, and it's 10-5.
There's 2 words to describe that goal.
You only got 2.
Sheer determination.
Meet the count. Good job on the counter, Mr. Campbell. 3rd of the game for Travis Longboat, and those were 3 goals they didn't have yesterday that they have today.
And the unfortunate part on the goal before that one is Whitby missed a chance right in front of the net, and all of a sudden, it could, instead of 10-5, it could have been 8-6.
Crossbar with 30 seconds left in the half, and timeout's going to be called by the Steelhawks as they will have what they believe to be the final possession of the half here and a chance to, at the very least, close the gap, trailing by 10-5.
And being what I think is going to happen, they better play for the final shot because I don't think there's a guy in orange, including the guy between the pipes, that couldn't pick that net from the other end of the floor because they're pulling their goalie. I still think you're going to see the ball go into Boyd's stick and run it through him.
Well, I think you should. Right now, he's their main man. He's got 3 of their 5 goals, and that's big. Scott Edwards and Cody McMahon have chipped in with 1 apiece, but Trent Boyd has been the offensive weapon for the Steelhawks. Now, defensively, what are you doing if you're wearing the orange?
Well, I think if you're being orange, you've got to sit down and play a 5-man zone and give them the outside shot. You close off the crease guys and let them take the outside shot, but you got to let your goaltender see it.
So there you heard it, player coach, builder, Mr. Blair Campbell. He's surprisingly enough been right a couple times already in this game. No one, of course, more surprised than me.
Hey, a broken clock's right twice a day.
So with 28 seconds, here we go. Peroni's going to hold on to it, let the clock wind down. Got the veterans out there, Boyle, McMahon, Mickle on that left side. Boyd on the right. They're going to go with 10. Moving in, Hannah. Boyd trying to turn the corner. Zip pass to Mickle. No connection there, and certainly not the way it was drawn up, but we've played 30 here at the ILA. Championship on the line, 10-5 Snipers.
Well, I had the play called right.
Locked and loaded for third quarter action. And Blair Campbell, what are your thoughts? 10-5 the score after the opening 30 minutes.
Well, I'll put it this way. I will give you exactly what Gavin Prout said to me. We've got to keep moving our feet. We've got to run. It's the only way we're going to take these guys. We've got to run them. So, you know what?
Well, no, that's odd that you say that, because I would think that slowing down the tempo for a team that runs as well as the nation do. But when you said that and talked about attacking off the transition, it worked for Whitby. So, hey, you know way more than I thought you did.
The only way for that to work, though, is they have to be getting the two guys that are bench side every time hard to the bench, so that allows them to make that transition and keep going on offense.
Got to hustle both ends as Delzato now. Snipers working on offense. Good duck in, kick out. Argent, he's going to let that go. Harushka, good save. Flip up now, Romancic, one hand. Romancic, going to go in. Has a man with him. Good hesitation. Defender tried to go to the far side. Probably should have given it up. Had Boyle on the other side, and McLaughlin had it. Lost it. And a good job by Justin Martin to get it to Johnny Powless, and they'll settle things down. Powless being guarded. Martin, late pass as he got a step on McCrory. And the Steelhawks now will move it up in the other end. You got to figure a goal here by Whitby would go a long way. The nation get the next one. Big hit there by Gavin Sky, laying the lumber down now, and it's Vern Hill. Argent, Hill, left side, had Whitlow. Open, didn't see him. Travis Longboat, he'll peel out. Kick it back to the top. Long shot, finish! Jeremy Bombury feeling it, his second of the game.
You almost got to feel right now for Harushka, because he's played a great game. He's been there when he's had to be. And right now, everyone, like, his shoulders just went down after that goal. We could see it from up here. But still, you got to credit Six Nations, because they are picking corners like they're going out of style.
They sure are. Accuracy as Boissonneau. Clean win over the Wiz. And he'll kick it out to Hannah. Needs something from Tristan Hannah for sure, as he has been quiet. Nothing on the scorecard here as far as goals go yet. Opening 30. Hannah. Good move. Hannah. Late hit. Probably should have let go of that just a little earlier.
Yeah.
And would have had a better chance. And now it's going to be the Orange to bring it back the other way. And I'm not even sure what happened there. And what's been just one penalty so far in this game. And it looks like Romancic is going to draw the penalty on Rod Squire, and Squire's going to go. So the second power play opportunity of the game will go to the Steelhawks. They're 1-for-1, the man advantage.
Well, that's Moose Jr., as they call him here, because that was his dad's nickname when he played with the Rock, was Moose Squire. Moose Sr. would not be too happy with that penalty.
Boyd out there working with Hannah on that side. McMahon's going to quarterback this offensive power play set. What a quick stick. What a finish by Tyler Goodchild. Going airborne to finish strong, and it's 11-6.
Somebody that's not going to get much credit on the score sheet for this goal. He'll get an assist. But Cody McMahon made a great play. He dropped the pass over to Boyd and went into the middle and drew both of the top men from the box to him, which allowed the shooter from the left-hand side or right-hand side, left-hand shot to step through wide open, uncontested.
Off the draw. Unfortunately, looking like he's injured. And Snipers now are going to work on offense here. Ty Argent, one-on-one to duck in. Argent goes airborne and takes a hard hit from Harushka, who's had enough of guys jumping around his crease, and Edwards will wait for some offense. He'll flip to the last man in Mickle. Diachenko. One-on-one with Vern Hill. Curlin, quick shot, Owen Boyle, and a good save by Dusty Hill. And Whitby now with a fresh clock to work with. Trailing by 5. Boyle high steps it in. What a crease dive. Instead of going up, he went downstairs.
And once he went downstairs with that move, so close to the crease, Hill had no way to stop that ball, because when he went down, his stick come up and it went right underneath his stick between the 5 holes.
And you can bet Dusty Hill's thinking about that. A big goal for the Steelhawks. Closes the gap now to 4 with 11:42 left here in the third quarter. Off the draw, possession to the Snipers, so the Wiz redeeming himself in that circle, and they'll set things up with Travis Longboat. He'll kick it, Delzato. Skip pass, has an opening. Longboat kicks it back. Up, down, well wide of the mark by Jeremy Bomber. Rebound, Delzato. No reset. Delzato spins off one. Still has it, gets the shot off. It's a weak one. Shot clock winding down, picked up, quick one by Bombury. That's wide of the mark. Possession will go to the Steelhawks, and Adam Peroni will take possession. So the Steelhawks hanging in there. Big shot, but right in the breadbasket of Dusty Hill. And away goes Kevin Owen Hill. Owen Hill, kick it back out. Travis Longboat. He'll peel off. Argent has an opening, has some room. Argent, good fake. Argent, good save by Harushka. Rebound, picked up. Steelhawks, they got numbers. Farthing, jumping into rushes McMahon. Farthing lets it go. Dusty Hill, right off the shoulder, made that one look easy. Ty Khan, the man to beat, wrong stick side. He will think better of it, and he will give way. Tyler Brown will kick it out to Argent. He'll swing it around right side. Looking for a screen. Chayton King, he's going to let that go. Harushka gobbled that up easily. Aired it out. Picked off, though. Intercepted by Ty Argent. He now will wait for the rest of the offense. Powless.
Inches from a perfect pass.
On the curl, Whitlow. Good hesitation. Boissonneau on him. That shot well wide of the mark by Squire. Rowan Kelly now is going to try to leg something out. He's got Boissonneau with him. Boissonneau puts on the brakes. Matty Boissonneau out of nowhere. 11-8.
Absolute perfect shot from Boissonneau, but once again, fast break and kept going.
Well, they say there's an analogy that I've heard that teams that press don't like to be pressed. So a transition team like the Snipers struggle when that same tactic is reversed on them, and we've seen it here today. You've called it out on a few occasions. The circle, Wiz won the draw, didn't get any help. Shot, though, will come away with it. 3-goal game, and Whitby hanging around with 9:20 to go here in the third. Haven't gotten anything from Hanrahan, Hamley, Diachenko, Peroni. These are guys you usually see on the scoreboard. Boyd has carried this offense. Dusty Hill, good shoulder save there. And it'll be Vern Hill now. Travis Longboat looking to get a step, looking for the flip, kicks it back out. Chayton King swings it around. That shot, good save by Harushka. Good job to pick up that rebound. 66, Vern Hill. And again now Longboat working one-on-one isolation. Spins in, but spins onto another check. Slips another one, lets that underhand go. It's blocked. Steelhawks now countering the other way. Webb had it. His pocket picked by the swiper, no swiping, Vern Hill. Vern Hill still wreaking havoc, knocking it around. Mickle takes a hard check and settled down by McCrory. We're inching closer to the 8-minute mark here, third quarter. Arena Lacrosse League Championship Final. Swarm is McCrory. Boyd, the shot clock winding down. He'll flip it. And the Orange now will look to move it up. Whitlow gets a screen. Whitlow, good save by Harushka. Kicked around, though, and again. And at no point in time was that ever a good idea.
All that's going to do right now is slow any momentum that was on Whitby's side. It's just going to slow it right down when you give him power play. And I think he's only going to get a 2 for boarding here.
Well, you pulled to within
Yes.
3. There's 7:47 to go.
Yeah.
You have to be disciplined. This is the championship final. Either way, Edwards has played a solid game. First power play of the game for these Snipers. They were 0 for 6 in yesterday's semifinal. And Longboat out there, they didn't have him, Delzato, in that right shooter spot, working with Chayton King. Johnny Paulus, Ty Argent left side. Paulus sniffing it, box tight. Longboat does a good job to get it on target. Rebound loose. Kelly had it, lost it. And the Orange and Paulus. Fresh clock. Kick it over. Down low. Chayton King off the crossbar. Rebound. Paulus. Fresh 30. And Longboat settles it down. Delzato now gets back in the set. Looking for an opening. Delzato! Ball's in the top corner one more time.
Holy smokes. You just can't let that guy shoot from outside. He is so deadly with picking corners, and you know what? You give them a power play, you hand them back their opportunity, and you just went from a 2-goal game to a 4-goal game.
Fifth
gonna
goal
kill ya.
of this championship game by Delzato, as he has led the way. And that will take us to our officials' timeout. Alterna Savings and the All are excited to promote the second annual National Lacrosse League Alterna Cup competition this season. Canadian teams are competing in head-to-head matchups to capture the cup and be crowned the top Canadian team in the NLL. Check out NLL.com and Alterna.ca for the up-to-date standings and schedule. And, of course, Circle K and the Froster Active Kids program are proud sponsors of the Arena Lacrosse League and Junior All program. You can purchase a Froster at your nearest Circle K store. Thank you, Froster Active Kids. And, of course, the Arena Lacrosse League and the Six Nations Snipers would like to thank Belco Construction, KT Gas and Tobacco, Classics to Customs Auto Body, Hills Tire, Searles Chevrolet, MTS Native Service, Caledonia Auto Supply, Guaranteed Glass and Tint, ILA Sports, and of course, Hills Custom Coffins. Visit, but don't stay. So, want to remind our viewers to stick around for the championship trophy presentation that will immediately follow this game. 7:05 to go here, and you got to figure discipline time. It's money time now, yep. Blair, and you got to be smart about the decisions that you make.
That, and you got to find somehow to stop a guy wearing 88 that's got been in on more than 50% of your 12 goals.
Delzato has been a man on a mission here in this playoffs. Remember, he's a rookie, his first season in the Arena Lacrosse League. And I tell you, there are no jitters there. Kid can play. That one, good defensive play as you see Romancic all over Palace. Going to have to hurry to get that up. Delzato had Argent. He's going to turn the corner, gets to Palace, backhand try. Scooped up, and what a play! Ty Argent! Where did he come from, and how do you like me now?
I'm not sure, but I think Whitby is taking a penalty here, and I think Paulus just took a 10.
Well, I'll tell you, Paulus and Romancic were going at it that whole time down there. Paulus had had enough. Romancic gave him an extra shot after the play. And when Paulus let that backhand go, Romancic gave him another one. So Paulus took offense to it, obviously, and we'll see here as we see two go up on the board. And no one else jumping into that box. So
he did get the original, too. I thought it was going to Whitby for the extra shot. But to lose Paulus for 12 minutes, that's big and could be big in Whitby's favor.
Well, I see two. Well, there you are. Someone else in the box, so you're right. So it is 2 and a 10. Palace will have a long stay with 6:34. And they always catch the guy retaliating.
Oh, yeah.
Rarely do you catch the guy that initiated. I thought Romancic was a little too hands-on. But again, he did his job by goading Palace into losing his cool.
You called it yourself. Gotta be disciplined, especially in Six Nations case where they got a 5-goal lead and they just established that 5-goal lead. You got to walk away from that.
Off the draw, Kevin Owen Hill doing a great job to hustle, slips on the turf. Battle there again as Romancic will come away with it, and he'll flip it, and they'll get it over the timeline. Shot. So a chance here for the Steelhawks. They are 1 for 2 with the man advantage as we are just over 6 minutes to go. So Palace will sit for a while, and Cody McMahon will take that shot outside. Hannah will bail him out with the rebound. Boyd. You got to figure, you got to get Boyd. He's your main guy. You got to get him back involved in the offense here, as that's going to be a violation. Over and back. Possession to the Snipers with 5:46 to go here in the third. Whitlow will work it to Travis Longboat, and they will keep it well on the outside. And I say that, but the Snipers always prone to attack at any time.
If they're going to go, it's going to be with under 10 seconds on the clock.
Longboat, one-on-one. Goes to the overhand. Harushka, good pad save. Rebound to the orange. So with 45 seconds left in the 2-minute penalty, they'll be able to kill some more valuable seconds. Jeremy Bombury will roll that back, and it's Travis Longboat. 5 on the shot clock. Longboat dodges one. Longboat, quick shot wide of the mark. Didn't touch anyone. Possession now will be with the Steelhawks. 15 seconds left in the man advantage. Going to have to hurry if they're going to take advantage of this. Boyd, kick it out. Boyd spinning. Boyd on the run, wide of the mark. Battling in there is Mickle. Penalty over now. So teams at 5 aside. And Boyd didn't get a reset, had to let that one go. And that'll be possession to Six Nations now, and they'll get it over the timeline. Argent working with Whitlow, two-man, Argent one-on-one. I'll tell you, this kid's got some tricky moves. As he'll pull up, Chayton King will swing it around to Whitlow. Whitlow, quick skip pass, found nobody but Harushka. And with under 4 minutes to go, Steelhawks now looking for something, trailing by 5. Boyle swinging around. Hanna looking for a screen, gets one. Skip it around. Hanrahan just had that stick knocked out. McLaughlin does a good job. Flip back as the shot clock winds down, and a good defensive set for the Orange. And now the con man will bring it up and give way to Delzato. No way that's going to work as possession now to Whitby.
Sorry, Lance, but when you make that pick and you knock the guy on the ground, it's getting called every time.
Every time. So it amazes me why these guys sometimes hum and haw about it. Boyle, big shot wide of the mark. And I think brought that a little too far in his wrong stick side. He took the angle away. Certainly looking for that far corner, and Argent now will bring it up. 2:45 to go here, third quarter. Snipers looking for their first Arena Lacrosse League championship. First time in the final. Longbow ducking in. Harushka closed that door, but again, Argent there to clean up the mess. Fresh clock for the Orange.
I'll tell you what, they're looking for their first championship, and they're doing it in front of a pretty good crowd in here in this rink.
Argent swimming his way, trying to get to that creek. Good save by Harushka as he jumped but closed the legs. And the pads did the work for him. Good piece of goaltending there. Hanna and Diachenko. Hanrahan jumping in the rush. Peels off that screen, looking to duck in. Draws a double team. Gets the flip. Diachenko couldn't handle it. Knocked away. Good recovery by Goodchild. 5 on the shot clock. No shot in that possession.
Smart play.
And that's probably the best thing to do. 1:35 to go. Quick pass. Delzato tried the one-hander. Picked up by Bombury. Kelly had it momentarily. Under 10, and there's Argent again. Argent had a grab of the stick, no call. Kelly comes away with it, and it's Edwards now, has no one with him. So Edwards will think better of it, almost an over and back. That was close as Boyd now. Boyd with Vern Hill on him. We're in the final minute, third quarter. All championship, zipped across, sniffing the crease dive. Good fake, Dusty Hill. Having none of it. Possession to the Snipers, 50 seconds. It's the con man. Looking for a good shot here. And this is where you miss Johnny Powless. Delzato swinging around to Whitlow. Whitlow ducks in. Hill, Vern Hill, shot. Harushka scooped that up. 25 seconds left. Harushka's going to have to zip it up there, and he does, but to no one. And Hanna almost scooped it back, but the whiz was there. Vern Hill misplayed it, got it back. 15 on the game clock. Got to hurry if they want a shot here. 10. Delzato, very casual. Argent Tried the quick stick finish, nothing doing. And they won't get a shot off as a late hit there on Delzato. Nothing doing there. We've played 3 quarters here at the ILA. 13-8 Snipers. We're all set to go here. 13 weeks. All comes down to this final 15 minutes here in the Arena Lacrosse League Championship. The Six Nations Snipers holding a 5-goal advantage, looking to pocket their first Arena Lacrosse League Championship. This, of course, season 5, and we've got lots to look forward to as off the draw, the Wiz, he'll hang on to it. Boyson almost picked his pocket. We'll see here if the Snipers can hold on or if the Steelhawks have one last gas left in them. Whitlow swinging around Chayton King. Wrong stick side. Probably an ill-advised shot as that'll go the length of the carpet. Possession back to the Steelhawks. Deep in the offensive end, it'll be Diachenko working on that side with Boyd. Trent Boyd gets a screen on the roll. Good defense as jumping out on that was Owen Hill. And he forces the turnover as Vern Hill. With the one hand, he will elude Diachenko, and he'll move it up. Argent, half boards left side, gets a screen from Brown. Brown will take it. No look pass. Vern Hill looking. Vern Hill, quick underhand. Harushka, good save. Rebound on the carpet again. Argent tried the quick pickup. Instead, he's got to use the body now. McCrory in there battling. Argent picked up his stick, jumped right back in the scrum. And they're going to have to blow that one down. So possession will be with the Orange, and they'll set things up now with Delzato. Looking to turn the corner. He's got room. Delzato, BB off the mask of Harushka. And that's the first time Delzato's hit anything but mesh when he shot the ball, and Edwards now. Hanrahan, quick pass, swinging around. Boyd will get it to that left side. Boyle, big bounce shot. Dusty Hill closed that up. Boyd double team now. Getting roughed up in that corner. Get some help now from Boyle. Again, kicked out. Nicely done there, and Trent Boyd, don't even know how he got a shot off. As that ball looking up, not looking for it though. And with a chance here is Justin Martin, but a good job to bail them out. Good defensive play by Cody Hamley.
I think Martin thought the ball was going to Dalen Hill on the other side of him.
Good child, took his eye off that ball, and Vern Hill's going to hurry it up, jump in the rush now. He'll peel out, look, switch hands, good fake, and he'll think better of it. Time right now on the side of Six Nations.
And Six Nations, that's something they can do. Rather than take it to the net, they can pull it out. They got that 5-goal lead.
Chayton King, no look pass. Whitlow couldn't handle it. Instead, it goes to the Steelhawks now, and trying to leg it out is Goodchild. His pass behind Kelly. Scooped up there by Delzato with the good hands. And again now another offensive set as we get closer to 12 minutes to an Arena Lacrosse League Championship. Lots of room downtown. Brown shot. Steered aside. Boissonneau runs into a wall. Has his pocket picked. Argent now. Fresh clock for Six Nations. Delzato. Longboat looking for that screen on the interchange. He'll bring it all the way over and hold up. 1-2 all day, and not able to beat the crossbar was Argent. Argent will get it back, and trying to crease dive, had his toe on the line, and possession to the Steelhawks, and we've got a call here. And looks like it may go on Argent, who is going to go for slashing.
They lose Argent, but they get Paulus back.
Not a bad trade-off when you look at it. Fourth power play opportunity of the game for the Steelhawks. They're 1 for 3, and they need something here. Boyle out there working with Mickle on that left side. Cody McMahon at the top. Looking for an opening is Boyd. Down, and what a crease dive finish. So extending was Dan Mickle, and they needed something from him, and they got it.
And again, I hate to say this, but what made this goal possible was Cody McMahon playing the top, made the pass, went in to set the pick, cut back to his proper side, and forced the crease man to come up to pick him up to knock the pass out of the middle, which left the crease man wide open.
That is one epic novel, my friend. And if
I'm
you
a
don't
legend.
know, now you know.
I'm a legend in my own mind.
You are something, that's for sure. Palace zips a pass. Delzato puts on the brakes, tried the crease dive from behind the net. Nothing doing there as he's laying in the crease. 13-9 to score. Whitby, another goal away from really putting the pressure on. Edwards will get it back to Hanna. Very quiet has been Tristan Hanna. Boyle, peel out with Sky on him. Kick it back out. Hanna, duck it in. Hanna, looking down low for something. Didn't get it. Sky, not able to place it. Heads up that back door now, and it's Martin. Palace, overhand, BB, stop. Rebound, scooped up, Travis Longboat. And he made that look easy.
Longboat literally stood right beside Paulus, watched him take the shot. Nobody picked him up, and he walked right down Broadway and picked the ball up outside the crease. You can't let that happen.
Well, we've been saying that for 3 quarters, and the Snipers have dominated the loose balls within that dotted half circle. And it's Hanna now. Wrong stick side. He'll pull out, swim his way out of trouble, and get it back to Farthing. We're under 10 minutes to go here. Arena Lacrosse League Championship. Snipers looking for the first in franchise history. Romacic. Mickle, give and go. Boyle, spin, lost his stick with the ball in it. And the Wiz will move it up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin with Vern Hill. McLaughlin speed, goes to the bounce, closed that, wicket up. Did Harushka, and the other way to Boissonneau. Boissonneau has Webb with him, peels in. Boissonneau's overhand, blocked off the helmet. So an outstanding save defensively by Rod Squire. And possession to Hanrahan and the Steelhawks. Boyle, shot on target, but from well out, and Gavin Sky trying to run under this outlet pass. He'll play the carom. Does a good job, almost blew a tire. Looks like he may have tweaked something as he hustles his way off. And it's Longboat, one-on-one on that crease area, right side. Gets a screen, Delzato, and a good job to bend those knees by Hamley. Got the call and possession.
He did tweak something because he went straight to the bench and down the hall.
You could tell limping just a bit, but great hustle to get off. Mickle couldn't handle the pass or the carom. Still loose and almost had it. Dusty Hill had to make a great header. And a fresh clock now for Whitby. So it was the manual count because there was no call on the reset. And now it's Longboat. Brown jumped into that rush. Good job by Longboat to think better of it as They now just over 8 minutes away from the championship. Longbow, backhand pass, Chayton King in traffic. Trying to pick that up. Instead, it's Romicic, and everything under the sun going on here as Roger Nurse calls late hit. Possession's going to stay with the Orange.
Question is, which one was it on? The guy in the crease or the guy 5 feet out in front of the crease? They were both knocked to the ground.
So you can tell the Snipers feeling it right now. Delzato, things going their way. His shot stopped again loose. Who else? But Delzato picks up his own rebound. He'll go for a little jog. Ethan's shot chased him up, and it's Paulus. Give and go Argent. That almost worked. Whitlow with a crafty move to get out, but he runs in the shot. Spins away. Whitlow almost tucked that in that side on the way by. No reset. 5. Paulus overhand right on target. Again loose. Edwards had it momentarily. Almost lost it, and now Whitby with possession with just over 7 minutes to go. Peroni gets knocked down. Dalen Hill fished it, and it's the Kahn man. Tyler Kahn, good discipline there to know no need to force the issue. They've got the lead. Swinging around left side. Chayton King, he gonna let that go. Almost used Rowan Kelly as a great screen. Instead now a race for it. McCrory, he will peel off. He's got Rowan Kelly. Kelly filling the lane, but Dusty Hill closing that off. Good outlet now to Gavin Sky. Has a man up alone. Whitlow, Justin Martin buries it.
That is how you run. I don't want to use the word fast break, but a great transition. They had a guy, now granted, the way their players were set up, they got a guy that only had to go to center floor, so he really only had to turn and go 20 feet. But somebody on Whitby, if that guy is down that floor that far, there's got to be somebody back there picking him up.
Someone had to look down the floor as the Wiz has picked it up from yesterday's semifinal, and he has been the man in the circle. Paulus, Vernon Hill switch hands. Good save by Harushka. And Peroni. And a whole lot going on behind that net as that's going to take us to our final officials timeout. Wouldn't be playing without him today. Set to resume, 6 minutes away from their first Arena Lacrosse League championship. The Six Nations Snipers are in a good spot here, leading by 6. Steelhawks trying to show some fight. Owen Boyle, he'll leg that up. Looking to turn that corner, get a shot off. He'll reverse, kick it back out. Good child, and Dusty Hill, he has closed that door. He's been sharp in the second half. He has only allowed 1 goal. And Palace now goes to the sidearm. I say 1 goal in that quarter. Delzato with shot on him. Turns the corner, quick shot on the right on target. But Harushka, who has done a commendable job himself, has kept his team in it. Diachenko. Hanna working on that right side. Looking for an opening. 15 on the shot clock. Skip pass. McMahon. Hanna. Good speed. Gets a step. Tried to go upstairs, but instead, nothing doing. And McGregor Allen. Give off. Big shot there from Squire. And again, the Orange winning those battles to the loose balls. They'll get another possession with 4.5 to go. Longboat. Got away with a hook, but got a good screen. And now Downtown Brown will let that one go. Looks like there'll be a penalty called. So it looks like Chayton King is the guilty party. He's going to go for an illegal cross-check. So another power play opportunity for the Steelhawks. And currently 2 for 4 with the man advantage.
Once again, Lance, what did they catch? Retaliation. Discipline. You got a 6-goal lead. You can't be doing things like that. You got to walk away.
Last game of the season, you got to let it go sometime. Hanna now working around. Net empty for the extra attacker. So Whitby going for it here at the 4-minute mark. Good child. Time on the shot. Underhand, Trent Boyd. And Dusty Hill with the splits. Close that off. And now Vern Hill is looking. He's going to loft that baby up. Almost put that in the net. And Kelly now will counter Harushka with the long run to the bench. Romicic, minute 25 left in the penalty, 3:40 here in this game. Goodchild will slow it up. No look pass, kick it to the top. McMahon steps in, quick stick off the post. Fresh clock. One more time as Boyd's going to try to run it down. Instead, it's McLaughlin that's going to try to hockey it up. He's going to scoop it up. Mikey McLaughlin, he's going to put that in, and that may be it. As that could be the dagger for the Orange, 16-9.
Unsung hero right there, Vern Hill. He stood there and took a big hit to allow that guy to get to the net. However, my mind, all that guy should have done was skip the ball to Vern Hill anyways, which was probably about 15 yards in front of him, and he wouldn't have had to run it to the net. But you know what? At this point in time, it doesn't matter. The goal's the goal. But kudos to Hill there for taking that hit.
So a shorthanded marker for the Snipers with 3:17 to go may have sealed the deal here, as that is a mountain to climb for the Steelhawks. Off the draw, Justin Martin not able to duplicate feet of the Wiz, and once again Harushka will exit stage left and back to work. Trent Boyd showing a little life. The Whitby not going quietly into the night. That's their 3rd power play goal of the game. And another one for Trent Boyd, his 4th.
And a good job running what they did, but I was watching the bench, and Gavin Hill was holding his hand up, telling the goalie to stay in the net at that point in time. And he just kept right on coming. Fortunately, it worked to their advantage.
16-10 with just under 3 minutes to go. Gets knocked back, and Vern Hill, he's going to peel away, switch hands, and he'll retreat. Slippery when wet, number 66. Argent now, trapped in a double team. He's going to get pinned up on the boards. And comes out of there. Romachuk trying to body him. Argent keeping the feet going. Argent finally gives way. Great job by number 9 to hang on to that. Travis Longboat. Shot clock winding down. Spinning, got a shot off, but too late. And that means nothing, as now Peroni will bring it up. Harushka will head to the bench. 2:20 to go.
Harushka's got to be running out of gas going back and forth to that bench.
And you see him pull up short just there. That's a long run with all that equipment. Skip pass. Hanrahan had a sniff. That pass ill-advised, as Boyd was clearly covered and now lofted up and knocked down. But there's Squire. He has been all over this carpet as well. Justin Martin dodging and weaving. He'll use his speed now and roll it back. And Delzato now. He has been good. Switch hands, quick shot. That bounced through the legs, off the crossbar post and out.
I thought that was in the net.
Everywhere but in. He's got a chance here now. Delzato off the post. Hamley now. Will try to move it up. Vern Hill on him. Hamley, the trailer's Boyle. Backhand pass. Edwards wide of the mark. That goes up. That wasn't over and back. Missed that. And now trying to duck in his Boyd. Sniffing the crease dive. Kick it out. Diachenko. Can't find room. Had Hannah. We're under a minute now. Final minute, Arena Lacrosse League Championship. No shot there. The Snipers are feeling it right now, as looks like official Mark Smith is. Now, I can't imagine how in a championship game with less than a minute to go, you're getting a penalty.
For illegal cross-check, and that's the same guy twice in a row.
So Chayton King may want to give his head a little bit of a shake there, as Harushka now will walk this time to the bench in the back door. And now 52 seconds left in the Arena Lacrosse League's 5th season. 2022 getting wrapped up here. McMahon wide of the mark, rebound, and there's no goal there as Hannah picked that up. 44.6 to go. Snipers now, all they have to do is kill the clock. Whitlow goes right at, great save by Boissonneau. Comes back the other way, back door. Boyd. Trent Boyd on the run, block, gets his own rebound. 25 seconds left. Boyd, he picks the corner, so Trent Boyd.
I guarantee you that bench in Six Nations is going to have a little word with Whitlow, like, yeah, they're going to have a laugh and joke at him that you can't even put it in the net without the goaltender in there, but he should have eaten that ball. Never should have taken that shot.
You know that there's probably, that'll be a butt of some jokes later, but as of right now with 21.8 to go, 5-goal lead, and the Wiz doing his thing one last time here as Vern Hill now is going to curl. 10 seconds left to the celebration. The Six Nations Snipers can feel it. 5. They're just going to let this one run out. And that's going to do it. The 5th edition of the Arena Lacrosse League, the 2022 champions of the league, the Six Nations Snipers. So Blair, as we get prepared for the trophy presentation, we certainly have to give credit to the Whitby Steelhawks, who held their own, beating the Oshawa Outlaws in the semifinal 10-8, coming here and falling behind early, but continued to battle for 4 quarters. And what are your thoughts first on the Steelhawks?
Well, you know what? Having a chance to talk with Gavin Prout before the game, he went in with a good game plan. The unfortunate part is there's a team out here in Orange that didn't allow them to execute the game plan that they come out with. And you know what? I almost think that after the game they played yesterday, I think Whitby kind of ran out of gas a little bit. Having said that, Six Nations had a great game yesterday. They got on a bit of a roll early here, which allowed them to do what they had to do. And you can't allow a team to get on a roll early if you want to stay in a close game.
Well, I think the question coming in was, with the layoff, the 2-week bye break for the Snipers, were they going to be able to rekindle? And that is the question. And they certainly showed up here for
100%.
Yesterday's semi, big overtime win, and again, taking away their first championship in their Arena Lacrosse League history.
And it was a full team effort as well. I mean, kudos to a couple of guys with 5 goals and 4 goals each, but you know what? Goaltender played well. Everything went well for Six Nations.
Let's set it now downstairs to League President Paul St.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what a terrific all-cup final. From start to finish, both teams battle. One team gets 3 goals, 4 goals. The other team battles back, gets 2, 3 goals, 4 goals, and we run to the end, right? The greatest thing about lacrosse is you always know there's a chance to come back. Today, the champions snuffed that out. Whitby, Gavin, Brad, terrific year. You guys ran the gauntlet to get here. And what people don't know is these 2 teams pre-COVID were headed towards a championship game that year and didn't get a chance to play it. And then what do? They both worked their butts off to get back here so they can finish. I said before the game, unfinished business. It's now finished. Six Nations Snipers. You ran 5 games in a row that year, and then COVID shut you down. You picked up where you shut off that year, and here you are, championship game, 16-11 win. Boys, congratulations, well deserved. To all the fans that came out, I hope you really enjoy the Arena Lacrosse League. This is a league for these guys who pay their own money, they pay their own gas money, they work hard to get here because they all want to chase that dream to get to the next level. Some of those guys have been there. A lot of these guys will get there. Just keep working. Our most valuable player, there's a few players today on both teams that very easily could have been picked, but there's one guy in particular. Not only did he have a bunch of goals, but he was scooping every loose ball, was getting engaged everywhere he can. Scott Dezzato, come on up. Congratulations. Here, this is for you. There's a ring for you, all right? You'll get to design it. Okay, we'll design it together. Okay? All right, buddy. Way to go, Scotty. Great game. All right. Without further ado, I need the captains from the Six Nations Snipers to come on up and get the All Cup. Okay, that wraps it up, guys. Enjoy your victory.
Because they love the sport, the players that pay to play, their effort, the fans that show up to the games each and every week, JVI Productions for all they've done to make sure that these games are available to every fan to see. From the Arena Lacrosse League, we want to thank you. The 2020 season in the books. Champions, Six Nations Snipers. For my partner, Blair Campbell, League Executive and President of the League, Paul St. John, I'm Lance Wynn. We will see you next time.